Raoul, no question. I don't get why everyone ships her with the Phantom, okay? And Love Never Dies... Look, I have respect for Andrew Lloyd Webber as a composer, and I recognize that he has made more money in show business than I ever will. But Love Never Dies just... It wasn't necessary. The Phantom was not a good match for Christine, for a lot of reasons. One, he keeps murdering people. We need to not be murdering people, okay? We need to learn to control our rage in that way. Also, he didn't really see her as a person, which I think is really not good for any relationship. He put her up so high on a pedestal that he didn't see her as a human being with flaws sometimes. Maybe not that many. I love Sierra Bogas. Give me the strength to die. But the Phantom did not see her as a human being, did not see her as an equal. It was not a healthy view of her to have. Whereas Raoul, respected her. I mean, I know in Love Never Dies, we are going to talk about Love Never Dies. For those who don't know, Love Never Dies is this musical that Andrew Lloyd Webber wrote as a sequel to Phantom of the Opera. I'm about to give you some spoilers for the musical Love Never Dies. If you don't want to hear that, mute now, and I will do this when there are no more spoilers. So, just so you know, warning. Love Never Dies is supposed to be the sequel to Phantom of the Opera. Is the music good? Some of it, yeah. I mean, it's Andrew Lloyd Webber. Also, Ramin Karimloo and Sierra Bogas played Christine and the Phantom, and they're always flawless together. I love those two. It's 10 years after the events of the original musical. Christine and Raoul have a loveless marriage. Raoul is an alcoholic. They do have a child who's about 10 years old, was born very early in their marriage, and they are visiting Coney Island? Christine is a famous opera singer by now, of course. And the Phantom, I guess, has relocated to New York or something. It turns out that 10 years ago, the night before Christine got married, she and the Phantom met up and hooked up. I kissed you. And I took you. Yep. And they sing a whole song about it. It's a really pretty song. But if you listen to the lyrics, it's Anyway, the Phantom is yo, this kid is 10 years old, and he's really good at playing the piano. He must be my son. His musical skill is definitely inherited from me and not from his famous opera singer mother. And so he does his usual thing of sneaking around and freaking Christine out until he finally shows himself, and they sing about their one hookup. I mean, 3 times if you count that, apparently. Anyway, it's fan fiction set to some very pretty music. Okay, spoilers over. Anyway, the Phantom does not deserve Christine because he has been treated cruelly. It is not fair that he has been treated cruelly for his facial disfigurement, whether it's congenital or from an accident in childhood, depending on your source of the story. But he does not deserve Christine just because he's been bullied. Were people cruel to bully him? Of course. No one should be treated poorly because of their appearance. But just because he's sad does not mean he deserves a romantic relationship with the object of his infatuation. He is not good for Christine. He does not treat Christine well. He kidnaps her! First, he gives her, voice lessons and leads her to believe that he is literally her dead father. Just implies that. The angel of music, Christine, does she just not question this? Is she not who is my voice teacher? Kind of weird that I've never even seen him. Also, he's a terrible voice teacher, if that whole end of the song Phantom of the Opera is anything to go by. Sing! Sing! And granted, this is maybe not a good example of one of their voice lessons, but he just sing! Sing for me! And she's just going higher and higher. Sing! Sing! What are we learning here? Sing! Yes, she's a good singer. Sing for me! She's a very good singer. But this is not a voice lesson. You are not teaching her anything. Why aren't we stopping to, discuss technique, to correct things? He's just sing! Sing for me for, the whole last minute of the song! That's not teaching. That is not helping Christine at all with her singing. Also, he kidnapped her. He kidnapped her. He lied to her. He manipulated her. He used her grief over her dead father to convince her that he was some kind of angel. He's like, I'm the angel of your dead father. Also, I'm in love with you. Like, okay, you need to slow down there, buckaroo. That's not okay. He does not deserve Christine just because he's sad. He treated her poorly. He murdered several people over Christine and over other things. He can live in the opera house. I don't really care. I think that's kind of cool. The Phantom is not a good person. Am I shaming? No. I'm not. He can have mental health issues without murdering people, without extorting people. Does he have serious trauma? Yes. Does he deserve to heal from that? Is that pain valid? Absolutely. But it does not make it okay for him to murder people. I thought this was a given. Being sad does not entitle you to hurt people. Has he had a tragic life? Absolutely. Does he deserve to heal from that and move on and find people who accept him for who he is? Murder aside. Yes, he deserves human decency, but he does not deserve Christine because he has suffered, okay? He's not good for her. He doesn't love her in a healthy way. Raoul is one of her old friends. They clearly have, like, chemistry. He comforts her when the Phantom terrifies her. Like, she runs out of the room. She's like, oh my God, the Phantom is going to kill me and the other people that I care about. Like, she runs up on I don't know if it's the roof or what. She's like, his eyes will find me there, those eyes that burn, and if he has to kill 1,000 men, the Phantom of the Opera will kill and kill again. You know she's being serious when she goes that low. Raoul shows up. He's like, hey, it's gonna be okay. You know, it's not really a long conversation. It's a musical. And then they fall in love and they kiss and stuff, and it's all great. She clearly, truly likes Raoul. They have a connection. The Phantom does not love her. He is infatuated, he is obsessed, and it is unhealthy, and he needs to get his murder problem under control before he can focus on romance. And that is why Christine chose right. And at the end of it all, the Phantom is a terrible singing teacher. I've had some strict teachers in my time, but I have never been afraid that my voice teacher was going to murder me.